All right. Welcome back to the B Hood broadcast. I'm your host, Ryan Hood. Well, it changed the mixers on the update. It made them be up and down instead of. It's okay for my brain. It's not the best, but it's okay. Not ideal, but fine. All right, so we went back to hyperspace wormhole hunting, or wormhole. I keep calling them wormholes because of uh, and I remember the names of those games. Sun and Moon. Yeah. I think specifically Ultra Sun and Moon. We were still trying to get a ground. Donut. But let's just try and see if we can get a cool zone. I don't feel like making any more donuts right now. Hush! I was gonna go to an open mic, but I was gonna be late, and then I probably wouldn't be able to get on the show, even though I wasn't. I already wasn't on the list, but I could have gotten on the show by signing up for the bucket, but I was gonna be too late for the bucket. I didn't want to just go there to watch people that suck, and a couple people that are probably alright. So I opted not to. Do I want a Blaziken? Do I want a Blaze? That's a question. It's kind of getting all the starters at this point. There is a Mega Blaziken. I think it's one of the original OG Megas, actually. Okay. Yeah, let's go get a Blaziken. Is that the closest one to fly? I think we might have either fire or fighting. I think fire would be the best, because then it would guarantee that that's the only thing we get. But not sure if we have it. I'm not really paying attention. It's actually inside the zone. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna try to just run off this ladder so I don't have to deal with climbing down it. Let's go! Okay, so let's see if we have fire. 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 Fighting. Fire, though? We have a ton of fighting. Alright, I guess we're doing fighting. Not ideal. It means we're gonna probably have to do resets. Make sure it's actually on the right Pokerman. But maybe we'll get lucky on first try. Let's see. Go up to the roof first. 20. Blaziken. Is there a shiny one? And alpha. Negative. See ya. Oh my goodness, get off me. Oh, there's a shiny. It was a Pancham. We already have a shiny Alpha Angoro, even though yeah, even though he can't be a Mega. For some reason my brain was mixing up those two. Mega and whatever else. What's this little thing that looks like shiny sparkles on here? Creator updates, there's new items. Looks like shiny sparkles on it. Okay, so where's that zone at? It's over here. Yeah. These aren't going to be great resets since I got to run all the way through the zone. Yeah, it's really far to go. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do this, actually. It's so far to run. Alright, this time we're gonna get it. We'll get a shiny alpha Chikorita or Buskin or Blaziken. So, just chill. We won't have to keep doing it. How do we not have fire when we have like 3 fighting? Let's just call it odds. Just call it odds. Is there gonna be another Pancham is the question. Boy. Yep. Freaking Pancham. I need to just make my donuts not have as much calories. I'm getting them to be 2,500 in case I feel like shiny hunting other things besides the guaranteed one, and then I never do want to. Because why would I do that? Because it's not. It's a waste of time because of how easy it is to get it otherwise. Maybe this is better. I'll just fly straight into the zone. Yeah, it's way better. Let's go. Solution found. I'm gonna start going up from the other way. And we already got a Alpha Riolu shiny. I just need to get it evolved by going and having tea with it a bunch of times, so. It's just gonna be Pancham every time. Nobody wants you, Pancham. Ain't nobody want you, Pancham. We're looking to get from the Blaziken line shiny alpha. Shouldn't take too long because this game is a joke. Try from the other side. There we go. Yeah, much quicker to get to fighting. Wait, that's flying. Don't do that. There was 2 different ones from the Blaziken line in the little preview. That means, well, along with Pancham, but we're gonna ignore him because that means that our luck is changing. Our guaranteed shiny is gonna be that, and not just another Pancham. See, look at that. Look at that. Well, would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? Alright, here we go. Blaziken, is it an alpha, though? It looks like an alpha. It's big. Is that an alpha? No, it's just really big. Do you see how much bigger this one is than that one? But it's not an alpha? How are you not an alpha, bro? That's crazy. Huh. Proves it's possible. Need to get an alpha. It's so much bigger. That probably was a humongo one or whatever. But I don't care about that. They're more rare, but not really, because you can make donuts that specifically for you, just like alphas. Pokemon Company likes to make everything rare trivial. I ain't hating though, it's their game. They want to make it accessible for normies. They aren't willing to shiny hunt for something for multiple years. But to be fair, it makes that achievement feel a lot less valuable. You can always go back to the old games and bash your head against the wall trying to get something insanely rare. We've all been there. Oh dang, another promising site. Is it an alpha? It is an alpha! Let's go! I think this is probably level ball. Seems like a good match for it, coloration-wise. Or quick ball, or fastball. Fastball's pretty good. Let's do fastball. Try to sneak attack it! Oh, I hit the wall. Gotcha! Get hit. Oh, they got... See, I don't even accept this. It's like... People won't get caught in the ball first try. I was about to actually go to my backup save, but... would not be the play. I tried a back shot at this time. Wrong one! No! It's gonna save the game if it catches it. Possibly let it. I would waste one singular ball that I can get plenty of anytime I want. Was not the way I wanted that to go. Got it. See? Just had a feeling. Deep in my soul. I knew what was going to happen right then, right there. Look at this little boy. I know you guys sometimes like to see the nature, so let's just pick a nature. What's your guess on the nature? Ooh, it's an XL? I think it'd have to be XXL to be Humongo. I'm not sure. I've never checked it. I'm gonna say it's serious. Why so serious? No, it's sassy. Pretty similar. Well, we got a little bit of calories to spare, you know, only like 2,300. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get some berries while we're at it. Get our golden berry. And maybe another shiny will appear just for the fun of it. Maybe, possibly, potentially. You guys ain't shiny, so you mean nothing to me. Or pan change. Ain't shiny. Nobody's impressed by you, little panda bears. Alright, where's my goalie boy at? None of those Lucarios are shiny. That's the portal to get out of here. We've come full circle. Alright, where's the gold ball at? We're actually starting to run out of calories. It's a good thing we made one as big as we did. Make sure we can get our gold ball in. Pretty important stuff. Dude, quick attack is like a fast move, but the Pokemon that use it are actually morons. Because they end up freaking dashing into walls. You guys couldn't handle the little Rotom? Little shiny Rotom? Here one. Care about that one. Where the heck is our gold one at, bro? The up on the roof, I guess? Oh, I'm actually getting irritated, I'm not gonna lie. There it is. Get up there. Let's go. Then we can go see what that hyperspace one is. It's probably going to be another battle zone because that's been my luck lately, is just battle zone after battle zone. But at least they give you a lot of points to get the next zone. They can cycle through them fast. That smells funky. One of you dogs rip one? Hmm? Maybe we'll get Chaldea this time. Because, certainly done a whole bunch of scams and never gotten a Chaldea. Got a Meloetta, all the legendaries, got 2 Rotom zones, whole bunch of Gimmighoul zones. Definitely way too many of the freaking poison zones that have the Galarian Slowbros and stuff. And the Hisuian Pufferfish guy. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I've got like 3 or 4 of those in a row now. I don't... I'm just gonna check my other zones, because it's good for farming, but man, if I wish I hadn't already got a freaking shiny Chandelier, because it's fun to get lit with. I do like the black sand. Even have a ground donut. No car. This should be a cone. All those suck. Oh, Chardette's pretty good, but again, we don't have a fire one. We might have a ghost one, but I don't think we do. I already got a Hone Edge. I don't want a Phantom. Not a lot. I do want a shiny Chardette. Make some donuts, I guess. I want to get a Fire 1, Ground 1, Steel 1. Fire 1, Ground 1, Steel 1. Maybe other things in between. We always find ourselves back here, bro. Maybe we should drop it down to 2K. Because we haven't even been needing most of these cats. Ice and Alpha 1. I already had Ice. The Alpha 2 anyway. Washing machine's going ham right now. But yeah, pretty soon here I'll go through and max out all my good Pokemon. EV train them, make sure other natures are good, give them good move sets, and then make a swagged out. Which one is it? I can't remember now. I thought it was this one. Oh, it is. My brain stopped working. We'll switch it down to 1900, make the berries go further. Hopefully this is still enough to get a 3, though. Guess we'll see. I don't know if it's enough to get a 3, too. I've never tried. No, it's might not. I guess we'll do a few test creations. This show hat is freaking grinding into my cranium. I hate to loosen it though. Trying to look stylish and all that. A beef hood hat. Beef hood. Oh, it doesn't even have the. Yeah, I don't think it can be. Look at that. It doesn't even have like the little nice little proof, little bit of extra creams on there. Sign. Like you do have to do the 2,500 to get to 3-2. I'm positive. I think that just so happens to be the case. We'll try it one more time. See if we can get a shiny 3. Yeah, I don't like how plain it looks. That ain't it, chat. That ain't. Gotta do a little teeny bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh no! I forgot to do the backup thing. I have to go back and fish a few more Dratinis. See if we can get a Dratini with the. Yeah. Twice in a row I forgot to do it. Alright, that's a sign. That's a sign. We're switching. We're switching. We're going to try to get a catch of the day. Fishing encounter. Dratini. And Pokemon Chi. Wouldn't that be super cool? Super cool. Guys, have you ever seen anything as rare as that? No, you haven't. Don't even pretend that you have. I don't like people that pretend. You kidding, bro? My card, bro. Read my card. Just because it's the most scuffed copy of Shield ever doesn't give you an excuse. Not read my card. It's like it fell in a freaking swamp drain. It's cheap. Sorry. Still works. Let's go. Bought it because it is the one with the expansion. Even though I already. Did my thing just freeze? That was super strange. What is happening? Look, I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening. Oh. Rarer than a shiny. What the heck? I don't like that. I'm gonna do a restart because it's weird. Seeing that first it wouldn't read it and then it does that. I don't like that. Goodness, no. I don't like that none. Woo! Trying to fight me? I'm getting my catch of the day. Okay. Yep, my catch of the day. But before that, I'm gonna get like probably 62 Basque Legions, 450 freaking Baroches, a couple Wish Caches, some Magikarps. all of them with the Catch of the Day mark, where I finally get their Dratini. Or maybe even Fitz with the Catch of the Day mark. Wouldn't that be fairly swag? That fishing encounter? Catch of the Day mark? Hey, how about you hush your buttons, huh? How about bet you get a little hushy-rino, you little doggy. Give it a little hushy. Hushy, hushy, hush puppy. Casco Legion! This is the one I got. Catch of the Day. It's the only one I've got. I just wanted to get one with the Catch of the Day. I was hoping it would be Dratini, and then it was this ugly monster. At least it has an evolutionary form that's actually pretty good and pretty cool. Kind of redeemed it. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a Recluse mark doing this when I want to get it on Rotom? I'd take it. Be a little disappointed if it wasn't on Rotom, but I'd take it. What do you think? We'll get a Phoebus first or a Dratini first? I think they're both 5%. What are you barking at, Munch? What are you barking at? I'm streaming right now. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play, silly billy. Theo got a shiny one of these on my account with a mark. I think actually a personality mark. Pretty sick, I'll show you guys. He did one encounter. I was there just kind of throwing the line in a couple times, and he said, "Can I do one encounter?" I said, "Sure, dude." And he pulled out a Magikarp that was shiny. In the same spot where Beavis appears on like Route 2 or whatever it is, 2 or 3. But I'm not going to be able to find it. What are you barking about, man? What are you barking about, man? What are you doing? Was it in the same box already yet? No, but that's like some Chinese one. Why am I doing this? Just see all the boxes. That's the one I already looked at. Go by his position in the box. Alright, this has got to be it. That's it. Wait a second. That's not it. Did I trade it to him? I swore it had a mark on it. Was it Valmir? Wait, is that off the route? No, it'd say Route 2. This is a different one. What happened to that one? I must have traded it to him on his account. So he can use it on his... That's probably what happened. So I told him it was his because he got it. Why am I going to keep it? What you doing, monkey girl? Anyways, back to this. Cast your votes now. Do you think it will be a Dratini or a Phoebus? Man, you are barking a bit much. There's a Phoebus. Your money was on Phoebus. Then finally see the bookie, and he'll pay you out your open dollars. Didn't take long for that question to be answered. The real thing is, what shall appear next? Why are you barking at me? What are you doing? Wishcash. Alright. Let's just try and get her a toy or something, so maybe she'll shut her mouth. Alright. I gave her her new bone that I just got her today. See if maybe she'll chomp on it and stop barking. It should be pretty tasty. I think it had like actual like skin wrapped around it and stuff. Pretty sick. Catch of the day, shiny Dratini. Let's go. Fisherman's mark or whatever. Come on. Here it is. Nope, that's a Vascalegion. Or Vascalin, I should think. And not shiny. If I get another one of those shiny, I'll catch it. And if it has a fishing mark, I'll release it. Just kidding. I'll add it to my collection and treasure it forever, even though it's an ugly shiny. Alright. When shall we get our first Dratini? Oh, you got a dog that wants to come up. Say hello to Winnie! The legendary Winifred. She got onto my lap and she's using it to check out Callie enjoying her bone, and she wants to go take it from her because she's an a-hole, even though she has one of her own. Jeez. Dude, I hit the button! That was the shiny Dratini with the catch of the day mark. Now it's gone. It's gone forever. Alright. Starting to feel a shiny. Trying to get that tingle. Not this one though. It's actually kind of a cool shiny. I think it didn't turn the blue to yellow or something like that. Nothing shiny. He's a goofy little guy. Did you take her bone from her, Win? Freaking A, dude. What a little turd. There's 2 bones. Why'd you take that one? On the counter shop? Where'd the bone go? I don't know. Give me the red. That's good. Doing it, alright? I'm sorry, Winnie is mean. She took your bone from you. She's a jerk. You know it, I know it. Just a mean lady. Here's a first Dratini. Not shiny, though. But it's a Dratini, you guys. Look at it. Pretty classic. Pretty classic. I don't think shed skin takes off hypnotism, right? I think it only takes off like the other status of it. How could you shed off being asleep? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, this game doesn't always make sense, so what's that? Where'd the other bone go, though? I thought 2 of them. Vasca, win. Vasca, win. That's gonna be the first thing we get, shiny. Mark my words, it's gonna be that ugly butt sniffer. Be cool if it was a red Gyarados. I don't need it. But it's cool. I'd have to catch it today. Would also be cool. Every time it appears, I'm like, could be shiny. This doesn't really look that much different. You guys like blue stripe or red stripe masculine better? Leave it in the comments below. Wish catch. Another one. Pink. Not pink. Could have been pink. Could have been. Could have been. I've seen it before. Could have been. Could have been pink. Could have been fish marked. Fishing mark. Fisher price marked. Copyright. 2 Drapinis in a row. Nope, this ugly fool. But he likes you. Stop appearing. Stream doesn't want you. I don't want you. Your mother doesn't want you. What happened to Theo's one? He must have traded it over to his profile. Had to. He was doing a little shiny hunting on him. He was trying to get a full odds shiny, and I was like, dude, you will not have the patience for this. Take it from somebody that has done full odds hunts. Not gonna follow that through unless you happen to get incredibly lucky. That's not the one you should go for. The good thing about this spot is pretty much everything besides Basculin, Wish Cash, and Barboach, I wouldn't mind if I got it shiny. Especially with the fishing mark. All pretty good stuff that comes out of this hole here, including this fool. I gotta show you guys my favorite clip involving a Gyarados ever. And I actually watched it live when it first happened. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my gosh! Why does Twitter open itself up over and over when I use my mouse wheel? That was not my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna do this a different way. The post was deleted? Why was the post deleted? Alright, I'll just find the specific clip and then I'll show you guys. Alright, I'm tired of that music for the time being.
What happens if I do this?
Okay, here we go. What happens if I do this? That's where it starts. Oh, let me get a little captured. So remember, I watched this live. Window capture. Got it. Fill up the whole thing. I watched this live and it was fun.
I wanted to say it, so the reaction is pretty loud.
What happens if I do this?
It could be a red Gyarados.
What happens? What happens? What happens?
Nothing.
What happens? What do I get?
It's
if
one
a
time
shiny?
overworld spawn.
5K.
One a
Maybe
day.
red if it's red.
Holy fuck! Oh my god!
She just happened to be like,
Holy
I think she was going for a shiny Tyrant or something like that, and he was like, she was like, oh, there's a Gyarados there. I should check that. And he's like, okay. And she's like, what happens if it's shiny? Because they were doing like bets or whatever, which his wife doesn't really mean a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's like obviously, you know, they're I'm sure they share finances or whatever, but she was like, what if it's shiny though? Like, I'll give you $1,000, which again doesn't really mean anything. And then one singular encounter for the overworld Gyarados, and it is a red Gyarados, and then they both lose their mind. Pretty good clip. Oh, Winnie's back? It's Winnie, you guys. Say hi to the stream, Win. She just got shaved because we're bad owners and we never brushed them. So they had all kinds of mats in them. So we shaved them down, and now she looks like a completely different dog. She's a Shorky-Poo, a Shih Tzu Yorkie Poodle. But she looks like a little terrier when she's shaved this low. And she also is freaking freezing cold. Alright, we're gonna play that game again. What comes first? The Dratini or the Phoebus? Put in your bets now. Do you think it'll be next? I think they're on about the same spawn table. The Dratini or the Phoebus? Barboach was not one of those options. You're not allowed to spawn, bro. We only gave 2 options and you weren't one of them. Sorry to tell you. I wish it could be another way. If I see you again, sir, I just might have to kill you. You also weren't mentioned, Basculin. Come on. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What 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 did I tell you? You listened. Would that be a lesson to you? If I tell you not to, you don't. Okay. Pick up item. Strats. Use a whole team to pick up Pokemon. I used to do that back when people thought that KOing actually did something. I got so many items because I would sit and KO until I got 500 of them KO'd. Turns out, didn't do nothing. Except for on the Brilliant spawns, which were appear at a maximum of 3% of the time. So you get to make the shiny odds better 3% of the spawns, which are basically equivalent to making zero difference at all. That being said, I have wanted to go through and KO every single possible overworld Pokemon 500 times, so that as I cruised around, if ever I saw a Brilliant spawn, I know that I would have max shiny odds on it, and I would just do it out of principle. But never did it because that sounds pretty torturous. I have patience for a lot, but I don't know I have patience for that. I might. If when I finally get a Star Sparkle Wild Shiny, the 1 in 6 million, it's a Basculin, I'm gonna pull the cartridge out of the Switch and break it in half. Oh, Dratini being first. If your bet was on Dratini, see the bookie, he'll give you your Pokédollars, alright? Now the next thing is, will it be another Dratini in a row? Probably not, right? Likely. Possible. Beavis instead. Same spawn rate, I believe. We can check, just because I'm curious. So let's check, because we know how to check. Okay, so this is in Crown Tundra. This is Bowdermere Lake. In Bowdermere Lake, Beavis is a 5% and Dratini is a 5%. Pretty good memory. This guy's a 20%. Also ugly. Might make a little coffee in a minute. Gotta burn the midnight oil since I ain't gotta work tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. You tell me. I'm betting this will be another Basculin or Magikarp. Oh, Barboach. Another 20%. Almost like common things appear more often. Who'd have guessed that? I mean, a 5% with a 1 in there. I gotta figure it out, actually. If it's 1 in 25, but you get 3 times the chance at it, what is that in 1 in what? Name this window. I've never accidentally done that before. Just tell me, Google. I want to see it as its own separate fraction, bro. I'm gonna ask the question a different way. Okay, so it's 1 out of 8. What I guessed too. That was my guess. So 1 out of 8 chance that it has a fishing mark. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. 1 out of 8. So 5%, then 1 out of 8. Seems doable. Seems real doable. You gotta intimidate me, bro. Gyarados is one of those ones where intimidate makes a lot of sense. Pretty aggressive. I still think it's weird that it's a flying type and that it just like slithers around in the sky. Speak of the devil. Here it comes to intimidate me again. I'd rather you have Moxie, my guy. You don't appear with your hidden ability in the line. But Brilliant should have had a chance for it. And along with the egg moves. A lot of people don't realize they have a chance to have an egg move. If not guaranteed, I don't know. It's been a while since I read up on it. There's a lot they could have done with this game in terms of like shiny hunting methods and stuff like that, but they just were like, well, let's just code everything wrong in this game. They were learning. The learning experience. A little grace. It was a big endeavor. I gotta be honest with you, masculine. You're mad ugly, and I'm starting to get tired. This is an hour past my normal bedtime. Basketball, come on, bro. You're starting to make me paranoid that I'm gonna get you shiny. Probably gonna be a Magikarp. Magikarp for catch of the day. It's fitting. Not as cool as having it on a Dratini though. If I get it on Dratini, I'm probably gonna add it to my curry hunting team. I'll show you guys my curry hunting team after this encounter. They're for my curry shiny hunting group, because you have to have all of them be best friends with each other. So, I'll show you. Here we go. So number 1, we have our shiny Impidimp that we got by flicking mushrooms at Glimwood Tangle. Bolaz, Star Sparkle. Then we have our shiny Authentic Sinistea. that we got with overworld encounters at the old cemetery using the KO reset method. And our shiny marked Phoebus that we got out of Route 2 using Suction Cup. Still pretty rare. And then we have our shiny Thunderstruck Rotom in a fastball that we got at the Lake of Outrage. Then we have our shiny Sizzlipede that we got from the Moto Stoke Gym, Star Sparkle, Full Odds, scripted encounter. I think the Impidimp is also a scripted encounter. And last but not least, our shiny Tree Shake Applin. It's marked, so we got by shaking trees, and it has square sparkles, which means it's a 1 in 16 rare swapped sparkle type with a mark. Are you ever gonna see that? You guys ever gonna see that? No, you're never gonna see that. You're never going to, because marked Pokemon are always square sparkle, unless they're Star Sparkle, which is broken, 1 in 6 million chance to get it. So the only time you're ever going to see a wild Pokemon with a rare Sparkle type is if it comes from a Tree Shake, where this guy came. Pretty sick. And then last but not least, we also have our shiny Squovit, which is also a Tree Shake shiny that's also marked. And this one is actually Star Sparkles, which is technically not as rare as the Applin, but this is pretty much the only way you can get a wild Star Sparkle shiny, because of how rare Star Sparkles are in the wild outside of shaking trees, because the coding isn't broken with shaking trees. So there you go. You learned something today. And those are all that's my team of shiny hunting ones. The Squovit isn't on the team yet. I thought about adding the Squovit on, but technically it's not as rare as the Applin. We're talking about truly more rare, doesn't really qualify. Because the Applin is actually, 15 times more rare or whatever. Technically. Even though it's a square sparkle marked, which is what you get for all other marks. It's just that they're not usually reverse sparkle type from a place where the sparkle types are reversed because of how the encounters go. And if you guys have ever done a Tree Shake shiny hunt, it is boring. You have to sit there and shake the trees until they finally fall out of them. I would just fall asleep over and over doing it because it was just so dull. And I did it for like 3 months. Was not fun, but I did end up getting a back-to-back shiny. The only back-to-back shiny I've ever gotten. Back-to-back Tree Shake shinies. 2 Squovits. Back up and 2 back up. Both of them were Star Sparkle. I think that the Applin was the only one that I got with a reverse sparkle type, and it happened to be marked, which was crazy. But it was funny because the reason why I went and did that hunt was to get a wild Star Sparkle. So when I finally got a shiny with a mark, it was with a reverse sparkle type, which defeated the purpose. Technically way more rare, but not what I was going for. I wanted a wild Star Sparkle with a mark. Ooh, brilliant encounter. Ooh, and it's a Dratini. It's not shiny. Dude, imagine. Brilliant, and Dratini, and shiny, and Star Sparkle, and Catch of the Day or Recluse Mark, and other things that make it more rare, and there isn't actually anything that would make it more rare if it were all those things. That'd be the ultimate. Brilliant. Brilliant. Recluse. Star Sparkle. Couldn't be anything more rare than that. It's basically an impossibility to ever happen. I asked ChatGPT and it said, if you want that, you would just have to hope it would happen one day, but if you try to actually go for it, you'd have to basically dedicate your whole life to it, and you'd probably still never get it. Probably not worth it. Could be. Imagine how impressed you'd be with yourself while no one else in the world cared. Except for maybe a handful of dorks. Those handful of dorks would bow at your feet and be like, I can't believe you have that kind of luck or dedication or kind of a combination of both. And I would say, indeed, good sir. You may kiss my shoes. And then they would. They understand just how crazy that is. But they're one of a select few. Speaking of a select few, let's see if I've gotten any crates or cases. Nope, still none. I have a buy order in to get some upgrade cages for Team Fortress 2, so that when the Man vs. Machine update comes out, if my prediction is correct, that they're going to release a new robotic case with limited time robotic effects, which then can be, during that time, be unboxed from other cases, like it works with all the events in there. Then I would try and get a unusual Patriot's Peak with a limited robo effect. Because that would be insane. If when they finally do come out with the update, they don't release the case along with it, then I'll just sell all those crates back, take all my money back, cry into my pillow. It's what it is. Barbo's just like the poor man's Dratini, you know? He's like, I'm kind of noodly too. Look at me, I'm even more noodly. Nobody cares, alright? You're not Dratini. You're not. And everyone knows it. Speak of the devil. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dratini! Oh, that Dratini looks weird. Doesn't look like any kind of Dratini I know about. Dude. It says you can get Munchlax from shaking trees? That's a lie. No. I thought this was a lie. You can shake trees at Lake Falmir, and Munchlax can be from a tree shake? That's not true. We're gonna go test this out. I don't think that's true. What in the world? There's no way that's true. I always heard rumors that you can get them from tree shaking, the Munchlaxes. That would have been the best one to get as a wild star shiny marked. There is no shot, absolutely none, that Munchlax can come with this. It's only a 10%, but that shouldn't take very long. I've never seen a Munchlax from a tree shake encounter. I think this is a lie. I think Cerebi has it wrong. There's no shot. Supposed to be Squovet, Greedent, and then Munchlax 10%. Yeah, that's Greedent. That's 30% chance. Squovet 60% chance. La Papa Berry. Okay, is this the only tree by the lake? Oh! No, there's a tree. Is there a tree you can... What? Is this whole area called Lake Valdemere? Let's check. I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. This whole area is called that? Yeah, Balmere Lake, Dino Tree. Yeah, this whole area should be called that. Let's see what other trees we can find real quick. If there are any other trees. If I just didn't know that you could get actually could get Munchlax out of a tree, that almost makes me want to get Munchlax, a tree shake Munchlax. That would be crazy, actually. It would be torturous. I wouldn't actually want to do it at all, but it'd just be a really cool one to have. There's no shot that you actually can get Munchlax out of a tree shake counter. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Seeing as how you can get them in Generation 4 or whatever it is by slathering honey on a tree. But I swear I've looked this up multiple times and it was just a rumor. This is a real thing, I'm gonna lose it. That ain't him, bruh. That looks a lot like a fat squirrel. With a cheesy grin on his face. Starting to lose faith that this is a real thing. We're gonna keep trying. If you actually can get Munchlax from a tree shake encounter, that would be insane. Okay, that's a 60%, so I got two 30% before I got a 60%? Yeah. And so far, it's following the pattern that it says. Do you know how much it would suck trying to get one, though? Shaking enough trees. Is this where the Gyarados spawns? Yeah, that's where the Gyarados from that video spawns at. Is there any more berry trees by the lake? Yes, there is. You can't ride off there. Oh, and right here. There's like quite a few of them. Give us the 10%. I want to see that it's real. Show me it's real. I believe. Show me a tree shake Munchlax. Show me it's real. That's not him. Get another fat squirrel. For a 30%, that seems to appear a lot more than the little gray squirrel guy. Dude, his shiny is so bad. I don't know if you guys ever seen it before. It's awful. Oh no. Boltand, I've already got new shiny. What's I'm gonna do? I'm not believing that this is actually a thing. I've looked pretty extensively at all the possible tree shake shinies because that's how I decided to go for an Applin. So I was like, that's the coolest one you can get. Didn't get it. Got a Squovit instead. It was Mark Star Shiny, but still got an Applin from Tree Shakes. Just happened to be way more rare and have a mark, and also just happened to be not what I was going for because it had the reverse smart leg, which is technically more rare. Will this be a Munchlax and prove to us that it's a real thing? I'm not a believer, you guys. I'm not a believer. Believer. A believer. Yeah, we've gone completely around the island. Oh, there's another one down here. And another one. There's a lot of them. Come on, man. 10%. It's not that crazy. 10% is not that crazy. 10%? 10%? Give me that Munchlax. Show me it's a real thing. Didn't think it was. Show me it's real. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not believing it. I think that Sarah B is wrong. Because I've literally looked up to see, if I could find videos of people getting that encounter from a tree. It's legit not a thing. I want to believe it. I want to. I don't think it's a thing. Oh my gosh, it is a thing! That's crazy! I didn't think you could actually get Munchlax from tree shaking. That'd be such a good shiny. That's crazy. You actually can get Munchlax from tree shakes. I would have been doing that. That's what I would have gone for. If I knew that was a thing. Oh. Insane. Shake shiny Munchlax. Yeah, see. I really want to go back to a shake. Why am I doing it, Ben? Why am I currently doing it? And if any of these berries are rare, I might keep them. No, I'm gonna get like 6 of these squirrels before I get a shiny Munchlax. It'll take half of my life. Do it. It's a 10% at a tree. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know what it's mean. Don't know the kind of commitment to actually get a tree shake tiny Munchlax when you didn't even know it was a thing before. I gotta look up and see if anybody's ever done it before. If there's no like live record of somebody getting one, it might have to be me. It might have to be me. Let's see if we can find anyone that's done it. Look at this. Look at what it. Look at this. This is hilarious. Hang on. This is funny. I gotta show you guys this. This is funny. Oh gosh. Look at this. This is hilarious. Look at this. Look what it says. It says, finding a shiny Munchlax in Sword and Shield via tree shaking is not possible because Munchlax does not appear in berry trees in that game. Well, we just saw it. We just saw it. So are you telling me nobody's gotten this? Is that what you're telling me right now? Has anyone ever gotten this? Alright, let me fix this because I'm still having you guys look at my browser. And I don't want you to do that. You guys are too nosy. You guys can look at the game for a second. Dude, that's not looking like anyone's gotten this one before. This may be like a world first. I want to see what this guy did. He said Pokemon Shield. Let's just look ahead. He said he got a shiny Munchlax, but he probably just got it in the overworld or something. Yeah, he just got it in the overworld. Nobody cares.
Intimidator, Sheer Force, Tauros.
Nope, stop it. That's crazy. Literally, Google says it's not a thing. And me, and you, and me, and you, and you, and me, and me, and you. And you, and me. We both saw it's possible. Is this something I'm going to do with my life? It's not a good idea. But what if it had a mark, too? It doesn't really matter. But what if it also had square sparkles? It doesn't really matter. But what if it was a shiny? That would be the first thing. %, tree shake. Munchlax. Shiny Munchlax. That would be a clip. That would be a clip. I just gotta figure out if it makes sense for me to drive around or just reset by one tree. Probably makes more sense to reset by one tree, even though that's dull as all get out. So which is the tree? Which was the tree that I got that first one on? I think it was the one I was just at. Guess it doesn't really matter which one. They all should have the same odds. Dude, how did I for years not know that you actually could get it out of a tree? I heard somebody on like a forum or something said, you can get Munchlax out of shaking trees, and I said, no you can't, you're stupid. And even Google says you can't do it. Then we just saw it with our own eyeballs. We saw it with our own eyeballs. %, shiny. Shake. Oh, it's gonna take. If you guys all donate $100, I'll commit to it. Oh wait, nobody's watching. Oh, come on, guys. Don't you want to motivate me to go for something that nobody's gonna watch me go for, and probably a few people will see the clip of? See that? need to figure out how to get this tree to turbo. Tree to turbo. Turn on turbo on my controller so that I can just be like, and wake up to have already killed it because my turbo just kept going and using moves on it and killed it. Wake up to a dead shiny. Successfully made myself paranoid. Flags out of sword and shield. Not that one's fiction, bro. You know how many squirrels? 30 of them. We want 30 squirrels. It's a lot of squirrels, you guys. It might be too many. We'll even get a fat squirrel, probably. Before we get the Munchlax shiny. Wish I'd known. One for this. Instead of appling. School bit. I was mostly going for appling. But when I was going for my Mark Star Sparkle. How is this actually? I gotta make sure it can actually appear out of this tree. Paranoid, I found like the only tree. I'm sure it's my nerves talking, you know. Because literally even Google was like, not possible. That could never happen. I am Google. And I was like, you know what, Google? I hate to say it, but you're wrong. Your vast knowledge comes to this. According to Sarah B. They're very shiny. Okay. Has anyone done it before? Probably. Have they recorded it? Doesn't seem like it. Greed at you, fat monkey. Relax. You get squirrel after squirrel after squirrel after squirrel shot. It's possible. Should we do this because it's possible? Yeah, dude. There he is. Look, that bro can be shiny. Out of a tree. Do you know how insane that is? That's so much should a shoe. So nice. Bananas. Banana, but different. Back-to-back Munchlax? Oh, fatty. So fluffy now. That's her owners. Don't get sure. To get her fur cut off. And she doesn't like it, man. She's a sheepoo. Sheepoos get real pissed when you cut their hair short. They rub around on everything and they whine. And then they'll like poop and pee places if they're really feeling mad about it. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Game, just go ahead and give me a shiny Munchlax super quick, because it would make for a cool clip, pretty epic stuff. That's not him, alright? Not shiny, nor is it a Munchlax. So... Need to remind you that you're my game, alright? I purchased you. I see. Give me exactly the shiny Pokemon that I asked for. And what I'm saying is... A now, okay? Right now. Let's treat Munchlax shiny. It's not too much to ask for, it's not. We know each other so well. I've been playing you for years. We just have a cooperative relationship here. There's no need to fight me on this one. Like you're not listening, game. Listening. Like I'm not being heard. See if I can. I think I figured it out. Let's go! Now I can just hold the button. I don't have to break my controller. Question is, will it keep pressing, or will it only be when I'm holding the button? It should only be while I'm holding it. Let's go! It's all figured out, man. I'm locked in. Locked in. It don't happen, guys. It don't happen. You're not a Munchlax. Make a copy. Don't make a copy. I get it. What I'll do. My kid's gonna be coming home and he's gonna want to play on the computer, even though it's not a computer. But I share sometimes. There he is! We're gonna make a coffee. You guys can chill with that Munchlax for a minute while I make a coffee. Alright, we're gonna let it make our coffee for a little minute here. Oh, we need to update our stream titles and stuff, because we're going for something that we probably should not be going for. Because it's kinda stupid. And I never even updated it for the Bertini one. I win. It's Winadoo. She's a Winadoo. Okay. Is that how you spell Munchlax? No, it's not. Like, he's right on the screen. I could just look over there. We never updated it when we switched games. That's funny. Is that how bananas it is? But I like didn't even know this was a thing. I looked into it. I've looked into it before. Like, is this actually a thing? Can you get a Munchlax from Shaking Trees in Sword and Shield? I think it was a. People have said it's a thing. Turns out it is a thing. How long have people known about this that aren't me? I'm gonna go get that coffee now. No! That ain't good. I just tripped over my headset wire, yanked it out of the computer. No, dude. I just bought this headset. This is gonna be such a good clip when I get it. 17 years from now, when I've fully gone insane, and I'm just like, drooling at the screen. Fall asleep, wake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh. Finally happens, and I'm like, it might be right now. It might not be years from now, like I think. Luck sometimes happens to me. It does. Luck sometimes happens. Didn't happen that time. It happened. I never got a shiny Emolga out of the tree that I was shaking. Molga, it was a Molga that could be your Emolga, Squilbit. Yeah, those are the only ones. Molga never appeared. It must have been the rare one. Got multiple squirrels in one appling. No Emolga. I'm gonna get squirrels, man. Where I get that, so I'm gonna get. It's because it's a squirrel, bigger squirrel. Which is always kind of cool. There's not a lot of huge pool of stuff that you phase on or whatever. I think it's crazy that Google literally says you can't get this shiny version. It's like, oh yeah, that's not really. A dang old dolls are saying other. Don't lie. Truth. Truth will set you free. Look at me, that shiny. Munchlax for me. That's not shiny. Give me my shiny, don't define me. Not a Munchlax. Shiny. Give me my shiny Pokemon. Cause that's what I Poke want. Why you don't give a player his shine? West, it's so kind. So simply give a player. Honey Munchlax out of a shaking. Pretty please. That ain't a Munchlax. That ain't it. Maybe one of the Squilbits I got. Maybe the one I. No. I got that one in a. One of them I got from Sports Ball. Cool. Is it cool? Whoa! Why does that sound so funky? My audio just got messed up from me kicking the thing. Hang on. That sounds like garbage. Okay, I think that fixed it. Like, it sounded like I was in a hallway. Like, down the hallway I was pushing buttons. Like a horror movie, but that was really lame. A man moves towards you, pushing buttons in Pokemon. Oh my word! I never heard nothing more scary than that. Munchlax. Munchlax. You know what? I've had good luck. I've had bad luck. You just give me the good luck when a Munchlax appears. Right now. That wasn't a Munchlax. Shiny. This game is listening. I have the chat feature. Switch. What am I? Program to listen. Generate. I don't know. Can't believe you can actually get it. Literally, Google says it's not possible. He didn't. Come on, bro. If I got a recluse Mark Tree Shake shiny. Be pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be pretty crazy. I feel like he peers more than 1 or 30%. Why you know you're Munchlax? So it's gonna.
Why are you here?
Can you lock that behind you?
Why are you here?
Because I realized I was going to be back too late, or I wasn't able to get there in time before the show, so. Just kidding. But, I'll let you play in just a second. So take these off spotty before you start tripping down.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna wrap up the stream, you guys. Been fun. I discovered something cool that I did not realize, and a kooky. But yeah, next time.